Now, what Chris Demm told me before this show, we made reference to it earlier, and I think this is, I have absolutely personal experience with this. Chris Demm says that 90% of Gen Z-ers, and that's what my son is and what my daughter is, 90% have great anxiety about talking on the telephone. They talking to anyone on the phone, they hate. It's all about the text or the social media.
But I do see people maybe a little bit older than you are, like my nieces are in their 20s now, but they FaceTime.
Yeah.
They do a lot of that.
FaceTime is very common.
Different. And when my son is on the phone, he's usually got it on speaker and holding it up like a tray.
Speakerphone, yes.
And I'll tell you something else. He shaded me the other day, and I guess this is going around now. I was scrolling through my phone, probably on TikTok or something.
Yeah.
And I was scrolling with my eyeglasses on and with my index finger. And he goes, Dad, that is such an old man thing to do. And I said,
Index finger scrolling?
Index finger. Oh, you know what I was doing? I was playing online solitaire.
As most do.
And as so many do nowadays.
Oh, Black Queen. Yeah. Needed that.
You get good enough, you move to free cell.
I'm staying up way too late because
There's a red 4. I am on fire.
I keep losing at the last second.
Damn it.
I keep telling my wife, my God, I've got to beat this thing before I go off to bed. But I was scrolling on something with my index finger, and he goes, Dad, that's so old, man. And I was like, I don't even know what he was talking
Is that an okay boomer moment?
Apparently, that's the thing. If you use the index finger on your phone to scroll and whatnot, you're an old guy.
You're supposed to one-hand it.
You're supposed
with
to
the
one
thumb.
it with the thumb. My golly, my thumb just won't reach the top. I need a little flexibility on this. And I'll use it. But here's the thing about the kids talking on the phone, and this is what my son has done. And here's the example. We found out who his roommate would be 3 days ago.
Oh,
all right. Now he's off to East Carolina University.
Yeah.
Yep. We know the date too. It's coming up. He's moving in August 19th. All right. That's it. That's move-in day. That's when we drop him off. That's
Fun times.
We go there 2 weeks before. This is how they do it now. You go 2 weeks before, you set up his room. You can take all the stuff.
Oh.
Then you go home.
Well, that's different.
That
In
is.
fact, there's 3 trips. There's an orientation in about a week that my wife's going on. Overnight trip. They go. I can't go. It's during the week.
Does wife sleep in the dorm?
Wife sleeps in the dorm. Okay. To get everybody used to everything. He gets an orientation of everything. Then about 2 weeks later, you take all the stuff up and set up the room.
Huh.
And then about 2 weeks after that, you go and drop him off. And it's all it is there is just a drop off. You know, then it's done. And maybe the last few items. Anyhow, we get an email from the university saying, your roommate is so-and-so. Here's his email address. Okay? So we say to our son, email him and give him your phone number. And that way you can talk before you meet. And then maybe he's got the same orientation with you and you can have lunch or something. Oh, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing
Why?
that. No, exactly. I said why he was
Uncomfortable?
I guess he's like, we know what's up. We'll just meet when we meet. I said, what? I said, all you have to do is email him. He goes, I don't check my email. And it's like, yes.
I thought email was kind of old.
Oh, it's old. There's no doubt. My wife sees his email.
But that's what the college uses.
Right, the
I understand.
college emails.
Yeah.
But my wife said, I'll see the email. We'll get his phone number, and then you can text him after that. No.
He's still in high school mentality.
So against it. I think it's just an anxious thing about. I said you're going to live with him. You might as well text him, see what he's like, and let's maybe meet. Let's what's the harm? So my wife said, she said, you have 72 hours, and if you don't, I'm going to email him for you, and I'm going to put it in my vernacular.
Can you say where he's from? Do we know?
He's from Wake Forest, North Carolina. Okay. All right. So right, and I've looked up his home on Zillow, and it's great. Okay.
Oh.
Okay, boomer.
Okay.
Dang.
Looked up his home on Zillow.
Nice?
Very nice.
Nicer than yours?
Yes. Very nice home. Okay. Very nice home. All right.
It's going to be some dorm room. I think I know where the party's going to be.
I do
Okay,
too.
so-
Heck, go.
Finally, he emails. He gives him his.
Your son does.
My son does, yes.
What's up, bro?
Well, I said, he goes, what should I say in my email? I said, Hello, my name is such and such. We're going to be roommates. I'm excited about our continuing education at East Carolina University and look forward to meeting you. Maybe we get together. When's your orientation? Instead, he types, here's my name, here's my number. That's all he does. He gives him his number. All right. Yesterday, I'm at home alone with my son. He gets a text from the roommate. All right. He gets a text. He goes, my roommate just texted. I said, what did he say? And I thought it was going to be this long thing.
Yeah.
I wrote it down. Hey, dude, what's good?
They speak the same language.
Right.
Nothing else.
Right. That's it. Hey, dude, what's good? I said, all right, text him back. Hi, it's great to meet you over the phone. I really look forward to meeting you in person.
I, too, am a North Carolinian.
I look forward to getting together. Maybe we can have lunch before we move in together. Is there anything we need for the room? Let's chat. So I tell him a paragraph of things to write. Ben writes back. My son writes back. All good, bruh. Sup. That's it.
He'll know what it means.
That's the extent of the conversation.
So who's getting the fridge?
Thank you. Thank you.
Who's bringing the microwave?
And my wife got home, and I said, look, I told him what to ask. I said, what about the TV, the fridge, all that stuff? And he wrote, sup, dude. Sup, bruh. All good. And my wife said, you've now cut off communication. We need to reopen. No. I'm done, man. They won't do it. They won't do it.
Made me do it.
It'll be between the parents is what it comes to.
I guess.
His mom or your wife will say,
yeah.
my mom wants your mom's number.
And then we'll figure out.
Then they do everything.
That's what we should do.
And the boys will do nothing except carry stuff in.
My son was absolutely fine just meeting on the day they get to the room. They don't care one thing. He didn't care anything about,
That's the way it used to be, though. That you would move in.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
The same day you got
that's true. Although my wife said when she was in college, she wrote a long-form letter to her roommate and gave her phone number, her home number, and they talked on the phone before they got there. I did. Well, I knew my roommate, though. Well, I knew him going
What?
Yeah, he was very, my God. He was solidly against.
I bet her roommate's still in therapy. I had this college roommate.
I guarantee
Her
it.
name was Ashley.
Myrtle Beach Doug. Talking about Gen Z-ers on the phone. Go ahead.
Hey guys, Myrtle Beach Doug here, although currently Tennessee Doug on vacation.
All right.
Two things I actually can comment on too. My daughter just did, and I just did a Clemson tour. So all of what you were just talking about, boys, pray for me.
Yeah.
I need your thoughts and prayers.
Right.
And Kelly, some of your paycheck. But anyway, talking about people, younger people not using the phone. Well, my wife, who's about 4 years younger than I am, hates talking on the phone. My eldest daughter, 17, doesn't talk on the phone. My 8-year-old daughter, she hates when she puts on the phone with any relatives or anything like that. The boy doesn't have attention span for it yet, but I'm pretty sure he's going to be texting and typing and occasionally FaceTiming, all their friends, and that's about it. The only time my daughter really has social interaction with her friends is if they're gaming and she's got them up on video screen, like up in the corner, and they're playing a game together.
Right, that's right. So the stat was 90% of Gen Z don't want to talk on the phone.
Well, tell your family we said sup.
Yeah, please. Sup, bruh.
Yeah.
Have a great vacation. Thank you, Myrtle Beach Doug. Charles, you're talking about Gen Z being on the phone also. Go ahead.
Yeah, we've got in the office where I work, our office manager's daughter's been helping in the office, and she's 20 years old. And the other day, the office manager came in, and she's like, my daughter was telling me that she left her first voicemail ever. And I was like, well, she's 20 years old, isn't she? And she was like, yeah. She's like, I've never had to leave a voicemail. I've never had that interaction where, I always text or I FaceTime or Snapchat. Like, I don't do voicemail. So I'm curious to know, like, how many 19, 20, 21-year-olds, like, actually have interaction with voicemail?
I don't think
that's
so.
a great question.
They don't do it. They don't do it. And email's old, too. When you say
yeah.
Snapchat's really big. They're always snapping each other. I snapped so-and-so.
I don't know it.
I don't know it
Yeah,
either.
it's not my world.
Thank you, Charles. They communicate in a completely different
Sure do.
way. Appreciate you.
I hadn't even thought about the gaming platform, like, because your son has been video gaming and talking to people. People he doesn't know, some he does.
That's right.
For 10 years.
That's right. And, well, you recall the guy who called me a pedo. on there when he was
that's
about
right.
12 or 13. I heard all the cursing and everything.
But you couldn't see faces.
No, I walked in the room. I said, "What's going on in here?" And the guy's like, "What's up, old man?" And said something, And I was like, just looking at the room. I thought he was in the room. So I said, "I want your phone number." I bet
Fist
you
raised.
do. Yeah, I said, my fists were raised, and I said, "I want your phone number." I bet you do, you pedo.
Who is this?
And he didn't know it. Nobody knew. And I said, "Boys, who is this on this phone?" I bet you'd like to know, you pedo. Oh, man.
Kept one up in you.
That's why
God, what if you find out that's your son's roommate?
Oh, my God.
Oh, my Lord.
Hey, man, your voice sounds familiar.
Wouldn't that is, oh, man. That's the maddest I've ever been.
Do you think,
Maddest
Kelly,
I've ever
your
been.
son, in his mind, has sort of I'm going to use an old phrase, a tricked out dorm room, or does he just want the basics?
I think he wants the basics. He doesn't seem to care about stuff like that. And I wonder about the roommates. That's why I said, why don't you talk to him and see, what do you bring?
Do they even need a television, or do they just use their laptops for everything?
They don't get TVs unless they want to do some gaming, which may be the
My
case.
son wants a TV in there. He watches sports, so I think he would like a television. Now, they use their devices all the time. So, and by the way, you're talking about the fridge. They provide a fridge now. They have a fridge and a microwave. Fridge and microwave in the room.
The only thing I'm so old, my roommate and I, all we talked about was we had one phone conversation. I'm bringing a stereo.
Yeah.
I'm bringing a fridge.
Yeah, that's right.
That's
but
it.
I think you need to touch base. And if they are there at the same time for orientation, which they might be, because only a few days you can do it, let's sit and have some lunch.
Yes,
Have
let's
lunch.
palaver.
Let's go over. Let's palaver over at Sup Dogs.
Yes.
See what's going on. He didn't care about palavering one bit. Not even a little bit. Patrick, you're talking about voicemail now. Go ahead.
Yeah, good morning, guys. Patrick B1.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
I would, the way I taught my kids to check voicemail is I would leave a voicemail and tell them they had 24 hours to respond and they would get $20. And that kind of kicked it in. So what I did was I stopped for a couple of weeks and I did it again because then they just kind of, hey, we're not getting a voicemail. And I'm telling them I'm not leaving them one. And I said, okay, here. 2 weeks later, I did it again. They didn't answer. They listened to it a couple of days later. It was $50. So they check their voicemail every day.
Yeah, then they got serious about it. Yeah, that's how you have to do it. That's how they do stuff here with emails at work.
Oh, that burns me up.
I know. Chris didn't know. At the bottom of the email, they'll say, if you answer this, you get a $50 gift card.
Yeah, they'll bury an Amazon gift card in something.
Oh, that burns me up.
You don't like it. Yeah, I can't blame her. That's a little cheesy, isn't it?
That's childish.
This is now here's also the mentality of my son. Here's what you're dealing with. I don't know why I just thought of this. We were on vacation recently, and we went to a seafood restaurant. And my son said, I'm going to order calamari. And I was like, all right, fine, great. Get it as an appetizer, whatever. So he kept talking about, I'm getting calamari. I said, great, do it. Wonderful. So we get there. He goes, all right, I'll take calamari. It's on the menu. He got it as an appetizer. I said, great. They bring it out. He goes, what's this?
Jesus.
That's pretty adventurous for
Right. Well, here's why. I said, that's your calamari. He goes, that's not calamari. I said, it is. That is calamari. Yes, it was, laying there.
Fried squid.
Fried squid. Ring. I said, it's fried squid. Oh, I'm not eating that. I said, what are you talking about? That's what you want. You've been talking about it all
Do you think
day.
it was an Italian dish?
He said, I don't get it. I thought a bunch of rich people ate this. And I said, what do you mean? I don't know what you're talking about. And he goes, it's fish eggs, right? I said, that's caviar, you dumbass.
Get it right.
He wanted caviar because he had read that the rich and famous eat it.
Wow.
And he ordered calamari, and I ate it.
It's a good thing he's going to the mountains and not the beach.
Oh, my God.
Oh,
That boy.
gross. Yeah, exactly.